I mean, it seems to me that everything you argue about is beside the point, because when the district court rules, if the district court has an alternative ruling, you have to knock down in your opening brief every basis for the district court's ruling. And you didn't even touch this.
In the world of the rich and famous, family feuds are not uncommon, yet few have captured public attention quite like Meghan Markle's ongoing battle with her half-sister Samantha. This feud, like many others, had humble beginnings. It all started with a series of public statements made by Samantha about Meghan's relationship with the royal family. Samantha, who shares a father with Meghan, has been open about her displeasure with the Duchess's portrayal of their family dynamics. She has frequently taken to the media to express her views, painting a picture of Meghan that contrasts starkly with the one we've come to know. Samantha's comments escalated from simple disagreements to outright accusations. She claimed that Meghan was not only distorting the truth about their family, but that she was also intentionally causing harm. These allegations were far from trivial. They painted Meghan as a villain, a manipulator who was using her position to damage her family. The public watched as the feud grew in intensity. Samantha continued her media appearances, each one more inflammatory than the last. She claimed that Meghan was out of touch with reality, a claim that seemed to be bolstered by Meghan's silence on the matter. The Duchess, however, chose to maintain her dignity, opting to let her actions speak louder than her words. But Samantha was not satisfied with just airing her grievances in the court of public opinion. She sought a more formal stage to present her case. She filed a libel suit against Meghan, accusing her of spreading false and damaging information. This move marked a significant escalation in their feud. It was no longer just a family squabble, it had become a legal battle. Samantha's allegations against Meghan, however, were set to be scrutinised in a court of law. This court case represented a turning point in their feud. It was the moment where the truth of their relationship would be laid bare for all to see. The stakes were high, and the world was watching. In response to Samantha's public allegations, Meghan took a bold step. She decided to fight back, to take the matter to court. And so, a legal battle ensued. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, found herself in the eye of a storm, pitted against her estranged half-sister, Samantha. The libel case launched by Meghan was a direct response to Samantha's public accusations that Meghan vehemently denied. Samantha alleged that Meghan had defamed her during her explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey and through other public statements. She claimed that Meghan painted a false picture of their relationship, distorting their family history to the world. Meghan, however, did not back down. She stood her ground, maintaining that her words were truthful and that Samantha's accusations were baseless. Meghan's legal team prepared a robust defence, challenging each of Samantha's claims one by one. This was a high-stakes battle, a battle not just for Meghan's reputation but also for her peace of mind. Samantha's allegations had thrown a shadow over Meghan's life, and she was determined to clear her name. The legal proceedings were intricate and intense. The courtroom became a battleground where each side presented their case, hoping to convince the judge of their truth. Meghan's team argued that her statements were not defamatory, but rather a candid reflection of her experiences. Samantha, on the other hand, sought to establish that Meghan's comments were damaging and false. She aimed to paint a picture of Meghan as a woman who had wronged her, who had used her public platform to tarnish Samantha's reputation. As the court case drew on, the public watched with bated breath, eager to see the outcome of this high-profile dispute. Meghan's supporters stood by her, hoping for her victory, while Samantha's supporters watched, hopeful for a different outcome. This was more than a legal battle. It was a battle of narratives, a battle of truths. And as the court case continued, the world waited, watching to see which truth would prevail. And then, after months of anticipation, the court made its decision. A decision that would bring a sense of closure to a long and arduous legal journey for Meghan Markle. The courtroom drama that had kept everyone on their toes finally reached its climax, and the verdict was in Meghan's favour. The judge, carefully considering all the presented evidence and arguments, declared Samantha Markle's claims null and void. This was a major turning point in the case. It was as if a gavel had fallen, not just in a quiet courtroom, but in the court of public opinion as well. Samantha's allegations, which she had fervently asserted, were deemed baseless by the court. Her story, which she had woven around Meghan, was unravelled thread by thread, until the truth was laid bare for all to see. The judge's decision was unequivocal, leaving no room for doubt or further speculation. Samantha's claims were not just dismissed, but rendered completely invalid. This legal win was more than just a victory in court for Meghan. It was a validation, a vindication. It underscored that the accusations against her were unfounded attempts to tarnish her image. The court's decision reinforced Meghan's narrative, underscoring the baselessness of the claims that had been made against her. The courtroom became a fortress of justice, shielding Meghan from the onslaught of unfounded accusations. The judge's ruling was a beacon of truth, cutting through the fog of misinformation and speculation. It was a clear and loud message to the world. Meghan was not the person her detractors had tried to portray her as. The court's decision was not just a legal judgment, but also a testament to Meghan's resilience. Despite the relentless attacks and the constant scrutiny, she remained steadfast, never wavering from her truth. And in the end, the truth prevailed. With this ruling, Meghan emerged victorious, her name cleared of the allegations made against her. The court's decision marked the end of a tumultuous chapter in Meghan's life, offering her a new beginning, free from the shadows of the past. In the wake of the court's ruling, Meghan's supporters were quick to celebrate. The end of this high-profile libel case has sparked a wave of relief and joy among Meghan's fans worldwide. Social media has been buzzing with celebratory messages and words of support for the Duchess. From trending hashtags to heartfelt posts, the public response to Meghan's legal victory has been overwhelmingly positive. Many see this as a much-needed moment of vindication for a woman who has faced relentless scrutiny and criticism. Fans are hailing Meghan's resilience and strength in the face of adversity. They've expressed admiration for her ability to remain focused on her work, family, and philanthropic endeavours, even while battling such a high-stakes lawsuit. This court victory is seen as a testament to her determination and unyielding spirit. But the impact of this ruling goes beyond just Meghan. It has also sent a powerful message to her critics. This legal triumph serves as a reminder that baseless accusations and attempts to tarnish someone's reputation will not go unchecked. Critics have been reminded that the law stands firmly on the side of truth and justice. The dismissal of Samantha's claims has underscored the importance of responsible speech and the potential consequences of spreading false information. The public's response to the ruling further cements Meghan's place as a figure of inspiration and a beacon of resilience. Her victory has resonated with many who have watched her navigate the challenges of public life with grace and poise. This ruling has not only vindicated Meghan, but also paved the way for her to continue her work unfettered by this legal burden. The Duchess can now focus her energies fully on her family, her projects, and her humanitarian efforts, free from the shadow of this lawsuit. And as the dust settles on this legal battle, one thing is clear: Meghan's supporters stand by her more fiercely than ever. Their joy and relief echo the sentiments of a woman who has stood tall in the face of adversity and emerged victorious. The ruling not only vindicated Meghan, but also sent a strong message to her critics. And so, Meghan Markle's legal battle with her half-sister Samantha came to a decisive end. It was a resounding victory that echoed through the corridors of the court, all the way to the heart of the public. The judge ruled in Meghan's favour, dismissing Samantha's claims as baseless and nullifying the case entirely. This victory wasn't just about winning a libel case. No, it was a reaffirmation of Meghan's truth, a validation of her experiences, and a stern reminder to all that the law will not be used as a tool for personal vendettas. The accusations that once threatened to tarnish Meghan's reputation have been swept away, leaving her standing tall and firm amidst the storm. Meghan's triumph is a testament to her resilience, a quality that has defined her journey so far. Despite being targeted by the media and her estranged family members, she has managed to rise above the fray, maintaining her dignity and grace. This legal win is a resounding affirmation that the law stands with her, a beacon of support in the face of relentless attacks. And what does this victory mean for Meghan going forward? Simply put, it means freedom. Freedom from the shadow of a lawsuit that has been hanging over her. Freedom to focus on the things that truly matter to her, her family, her projects, and her humanitarian work. After all, Meghan is not just a duchess or a former actress but also a philanthropist, a mother, and a woman committed to making a difference in the world. Supporters of Meghan are rejoicing, seeing this as a long overdue moment of justice. They are celebrating her strength, her courage, and her unwavering commitment to standing up for what is right. This victory is not just Meghan's, but theirs too, as they have stood by her, supporting her every step of the way. With this victory, Meghan can now focus on her family and her work, free from the cloud of this lawsuit. This is not just the end of a legal battle, but the beginning of a new chapter for Meghan, one that she can write on her own terms, free from the spectre of baseless accusations.